All right, let's talk about one of the biggest names in AI, OpenAI. For a company that's pretty much always in the headlines, things have been, well, surprisingly quiet lately. So what's really going on behind the scenes? Let's break it down. And that's really the big question, isn't it? Why would a company at the absolute bleeding edge of the AI revolution just suddenly go radio silent? Well, it turns out this isn't just a pause, it's a strategic silence. And it's happening because they're getting hit with some serious pressure from a few different directions. So the first of these pressure points is an internal one. It's all about the massive challenge of launching a powerful new piece of software, something a lot of people are calling the next major leap in how we interact with AI. The reason for all this quiet seems to be a rumored product with the code name Operator. Now, the whispers suggest this thing is a super powerful AI agent that's designed to work right inside your web browser, basically taking actions for you online. This puts Operator in a direct race against competitors like Anthropic's Claude. But here's the catch. It's already running behind. While Claude is actually available right now as a desktop app, Operator was supposedly set for a January launch, and it's still completely MIA. So why the big delay? It's probably not just about fixing a few bugs. The key factor here seems to be safety. Analysts think OpenAI is being extra cautious because they want to avoid the absolute nightmare of a rogue agent PR disaster. In this race, it looks like they're picking safety over speed. But the pressure isn't just about software. Nope. The second front in this battle is about the very foundation of AI. We're talking about the silicon chips that power these incredible models. To really get this, we need to talk about the TPU, or Tensor Processing Unit. This is Google's own custom-built AI chip. Just think of it like a specialized brain designed from the ground up for AI tasks. And having that in-house, that's a huge advantage. And this is a major power move by Google. They're reportedly shifting a massive 50% of their own internal AI work onto their own TPU v6 chips. This cuts way down on how much they have to depend on NVIDIA, who's basically the undisputed king of AI hardware right now. And why does this matter so much? It all comes down to the bottom line, money. By controlling their own hardware, Google can slash their costs. And that puts them in a perfect position to start a price war and undercut OpenAI, who has to rely on expensive chips from partners like Microsoft and NVIDIA. And that brings us to the third front, the creative market. In this world, momentum is everything, and it looks like OpenAI might be watching its window of opportunity start to close. I mean, remember when OpenAI first announced Sora, its text-to-video model? The hype was absolutely insane. The demos blew everyone's mind. But that was months ago. And the entire creative community, filmmakers, artists, all of them, they're still just waiting. And this delay is happening while the market is moving at light speed. While everyone was hyped for Sora, the competition wasn't just sitting around. Runway released Gen 4, Luma launched its Dream Machine, and both of them are capturing people's attention, while Sora's release date is still a giant question mark. And this is the question that's on everyone's mind in the creative tech space. In a field that moves this fast, has OpenAI already missed its chance to dominate AI video? Has all that incredible hype just fizzled out? So what do we have? A delayed software agent, a brewing price war over hardware, and a creative race against the clock. Let's pull all these threads together to see the big picture. What we're really seeing is a giant that's under some serious pressure. They're fighting a war on three separate fronts. You've got the agent dilemma, that classic battle of innovation versus safety. Then there's the hardware threat from Google, which could get very expensive for them. And finally, the creative race, where they're losing precious momentum every single day. So this leaves us with one final, pretty crucial question. With all this pressure building up from the inside on safety, from the outside on price, and from the market on timing, which one of these fronts is going to break first? That right there is what we'll all be watching.